Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my live session. And in today's session, we're going to talk about personal development. And the topic is, it is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. I believe most of you know that this quote comes from Anthony Robbins, okay? What he said is that it is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. And I believe it strongly, all right? And I believe it very, very strongly that it is a decision that is going to shape your future, okay? Now, everything is shaped by a decision. Is it true? Everything is shaped by a decision. You are here because of your past decision. The decision you make in the past lead to where you are today. And so the decision today will affect your future as well. All right. So everything, our life is shaped by the decision that we make. Now, the good news is that we can change by making a better decision. All right. We can change by making a better decision. Now, do you know that you have the greatest gift of all? And what is your greatest gift? Your greatest gift is the gift of choice. Now, you can choose and nobody can influence you in your choice. Okay. Now, even the creator, do not force you to believe in the creator. All right. You are given the free will to choose. So your greatest gift is a gift of choice. But the problem with most people is that they don't make decisions. Do you believe me? A lot of people do not make decisions. Why don't they make decisions? Because of fear. They fear that they make a wrong decision, and because of that, most people don't make decisions whatsoever. So they go through their life without making decisions. And you know what? The decision is made for them by other people, by circumstances, by the government, and so on. So the thing is that you must learn how to make your own decision because it is your own life. All right. Now, have you heard of Dale Carnegie? He was the author of How to Win Friends and Influence People. All right. If you have not read the book, I think it's a good recommendation that you get the book and read it. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, in the book, he quoted this. He said, successful people make decisions very, very fast. And once they make a decision, they stick to the decision. On the other hand, people who are not successful, they take a long time to make a decision. And you know what? After they make a decision, they change it very, very fast. So this is very true, all right? And you ask yourself today, which category are you in? All right, you got to make decision very, very fast. I know it's risky, but you got to make decision fast and you got to stick to a decision. That is the trait of a successful person. All right, but if you are a person who takes a lot of time to make a decision, think, and later on, once you make a decision, then you tend to change very fast. That is a trait of a failure. All right, so I believe you want to be successful. So if you want to be successful, you got to learn how to make decisions very, very fast. Okay? Now, I truly believe that everything in life happens for a reason. Whether it's good or bad, everything happens for a reason. And when you look at it backwards, to where it started, then you know that everything happens for a reason and for your own good all the time. Okay? Now, the thing is that I'll share with you my story, all right? Many years ago, all right, about 20 years ago, I was in big debt, all right? I owed a financial institution more than $1 million ringgit. At that time, it was about 300,000 US dollar. I owed a financial institution because of losses in the stock market, all right? I was involved in the stock market and I lost a lot of money and I owed the financial institution more than 1 million ringgit, all right? Now, the thing is that if I look at it today, of course, I managed to settle everything within a short period of time, all right? But the thing is that was, at that time, I felt very disappointed, very frustrated, and so on. But when I look back at it today, it has to happen to bring me where I am today because I need to learn and go through the challenges and know how to make better decisions in life. All right. So the thing is that everything in life happens for decision. You may feel the same thing as well. I'm sure certain times in your life you have problems and so on. All right. But when you look back at it, it has to happen to bring you to where you are today. Do you agree with me on that point? All right, that's why I say everything always happens for a reason, and it is always for your own good. All right. Now, another story I want to tell you is that, I was long time ago, I was involved with network marketing, and my first company was a big company from the US. All right. But somehow I worked very hard for about 10 years or so. All right. But during the later years, I got involved with the company, and they sort of took action against me. It's not because I did anything wrong, but because at that time I got involved with a company that teaches you how to build websites and how to have hosting and so on. That is the reason why I am where I am today, because of those programs I learned earlier on, how to create your own website, how to put your business on the internet and so on. So everything happens for a purpose. Okay. But because of that, all right, the company took action against me. But the truth is that I went into that program because I wanted to learn how to create a website for the program. All right. But somehow, because of that, okay, the company did not understand me. They took action against me. They asked me to show cost and so on. And at the end of the day, I left the company. Although my wife's name is still there, but I left the company because I don't like to be controlled by people, all right? Because I'm not doing anything wrong whatsoever. If I do something wrong, then I will be the first person to admit, but I did not do anything wrong. So you know what? Because of that decision, all right, that happening to me, during that time, I thought, oh, it's so sad. It was so bad. It was unfair for the company to take action against me and so on. All right, but of course, I did not complain, all right, because of my mindset and my attitude and so on. And you know what? Because of that, all right, I came across a better company, which I have been with this company for the past 17 years now, and I have been very highly successful because of this company. So everything in life happens for a reason. Don't fight it. That's why I always say, accept and surrender and move on, because everything in life happens for a reason, and it is always for your own good. So I want you to know that, if you are struggling today, you have bad times today, it's going to change, because in the future, when you look back at it, you should be thankful, because all the challenges is just like, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill said, there is a hidden angel whose duty is to test you through the test of persistency. If you can pass it, then you'll be highly rewarded. But many people fail. All right, so remember, everything happens for a reason. And if you have problems at the moment, your challenges at the moment, congratulations, because you are going to have a breakthrough as long as you persist and keep on going. The sad thing is that a lot of people give up. All right, so that is what I want to share with you regarding everything happens for a reason, my own story. All right, now I want to talk about defining moment as well. There is some time in your life where there is a defining moment and it takes everything over. Okay, now if you heard of Anthony Robbins, all right, Anthony Robbins, who was he? He was just a janitor at one time, janitor, all right, cleaning toilet and so on. But one day he thought to himself, I'm not going to live this way anymore, and I'm going to make a drastic change. And that split decision that he made, and of course he persists and he took action, and today he is highly successful. So there is a defining moment in time. All right, for me as well, it happened to me. I had my defining moment as well because of the 1 million over ringgit debt. Okay, then because of my frustration, and so I decided to move. All right, I was in the state of Selangor. All right, I moved to Terengganu, where I moved. I was in the state of Terengganu. Sorry, I was in the state of Terengganu. I moved to where I am today, into Selangor in Subang Jaya. All right, and because of that, I changed. Have a new environment, a new set of people that I meet, and so sometimes changes are very, very important for you to move forward in life. All right, and because of that defining moment, my life totally changed. All right, so basically in life, sometimes there might be a defining moment, but you must be able to take action. When things happen, you must be ready to take action. A lot of people, they're fearful, there are a lot of doubt and so on. All right, I mean, put this way, sometimes things happen in your life. If you don't take action, nothing is going to happen as well. You got to be the one responsible to take the necessary action you want to move forward in life. Okay, now let's look at decision. When you make a decision, that is only the beginning. All right, you got to take action. Without action, nothing is going to happen. All right, once you have a decision, you got to take action. And when I say action, means massive action, persistent action, and continuous action. All right. And you got to follow through as well. All right. It may take time for things to happen. So you got to follow through. And that is why persistency comes in. All right. And in the book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, persistency is the most important thing of all. Through all the people that he studied, most of them have the trait of persistency. That's why they become successful. All right. If you have not read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, grab a copy of it and read, because it was written as Napoleon studied more than 500 of the top and richest people in the world. Okay. Now, do you believe that change happened in an instant? A lot of people say, Richard, it takes a long, long time to change. No, the truth is that change can happen in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long, long, long time. The moment you decide to change, everything happens. I think I told you this story before, right? Many, many years ago, I was a smoker. Right? I think about 30 years ago, or more than 30 years ago, actually, about 35 years ago, I was a smoker. I smoked at least 2 packs of cigarette a day. Not that heavy, but 2 packs of cigarette a day. And you know what? One occasion happened when I was in the house, all right? And I was smoking, and my children were still very small, right? My children were very small still. And you know what my wife told me? He said, I don't mind you smoking, all right? But you are smoking in front of your children. Okay, they are taking in secondhand smoke, which is not healthy for them. All right. And because of that instant, I decided for myself, I said, I'm going to stop smoking from now onwards. And true enough, after that, I never took a single cigarette, smoked a single cigarette until today. It has been 30 over years. I've not touched a single cigarette. A commitment has to be made. All right. I committed myself. I'm not going to touch a single cigarette. I know a lot of people, sometimes they want to change. You know what? They want to stop smoking, but they don't have the commitment to stop. You know why? Because I know people, they say, I'm going to stop smoking. But when somebody, my friend, offered me a cigarette, I'll still smoke. You will never stop smoking, because you're going to be completely committed to getting rid of it once and for all. Change can happen in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long, long time. Okay? So, basically, I wanted to author a book many, many years ago. Even when I was doing my study in the UK, I wanted to author a book. But I've never authored a book until I came back to Malaysia. All right. And I went to a seminar. I met a young man who was much younger than me. He authored a book. And I was so inspired by him writing a book, authoring a book. And I told myself that I'm going to author a book as well. If he can do it, I can do it as well. There's no difference between me and him. So because of that decision, all right, I authored my first book, second book, third book. Now I authored more than 10 books. All right, it all starts with a decision. That's all. All right, so it's a moment of decision that your destiny is shaped, my friend. All right, your destiny can be shaped by the decision that you make today. I don't care about your past. All right, I don't think you should bother much about your past if it's no good. All right, even how well you're doing today, you can always change and improve yourself. Do you believe me? Make a better decision. It is the decision that you make every single day that will shape your future, my friend. Okay? And I believe that, everything happens for a reason. All right? Everything happens for a reason. Now, you may be complaining about the pandemic today, right? Well, do you realize that years later, when you look back, probably you'll be happy that it happened, because it will happen to bring you to where you will be in the future, my friend. And as I mentioned previously in my life as well, I said, in moments of, challenges and so on, there is always opportunity. Okay, there's opportunity. All right. Now, I want to ask you this. Do you want to change? You want to have a better life? You want to have a better future for you and for your family? Make today a defining moment. It is in a moment of decision that your destiny is shaped. Today, you can make that decision. Like Anthony Robbins said, I had enough of living this life. I'm going to change, and I'm going to make it a commitment to change. And it has to be a strong commitment. If you don't have a commitment, it will not change. Like I stopped smoking, I told myself I'm not going to smoke a single stick of cigarette. And true enough, it has been 30 over years. I haven't touched one stick of cigarette. A total commitment. Okay? And if you make the commitment, I believe everything can happen for the better. Okay? Remember, everything happens for a reason, and make make today a defining moment of your life. I don't know what you are doing. I don't know how well you are doing or how badly you are doing. It does not matter. Everything can change and change for the better. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learned something. Let me summarize for you here. It is in your moment of decision that your destiny is shaped, my friend. Okay, the thing is that everything in your life is shaped by your decision. Do you agree with me? And you can change by making a better decision. Okay, why don't people make decision? Because they fear making a wrong decision. Okay, now I like this, and I want to remind you again. Okay, Dale Carnegie said, okay, successful people make decision very, very fast, and they stick to the decision. Whereas people who fail, they take a long time before they can make a decision. But once they make a decision, they change very, very fast. That's very important. Okay. Now, everything happens for a reason, and I believe that it's always for the good. It may be bad today, all right, but in the future, when you look back, wow, it has to happen to bring you where you are. Okay. Now, that is defining moment in your life, right? That is a defining moment. Make today a defining moment, my friend. And change can happen in an instant. It is the decision to change that takes a long time. You can make a decision today to change. All right? You can make a decision to change. Once I make a decision to change, everything happens. All right? I was in debt of more than R1 million, right? But once I make a decision, I managed to turn my life around within 10 short months. That's all. Not 10 years, 10 short months. And within the 10 short months, I changed everything. And today, we live a life of time and financial freedom. We repaid the debt many years ago. Okay? And everything happens for a reason. Like today, we are in the pandemic stage, right? Well, I believe that it happened for a reason. Okay? So, my friend, I want you to make today your defining moment in your life where you're going to change your life for yourself, for your family, for your loved one. Can you do that, my friend? Okay? So that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you learn something from here. And if you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. Okay? Feel free to like, to share, and to comment. And that's all my sharing, and I will see you again on Friday for another session. I'm going to talk about marketing. Okay, so with that, this is Richard Crack from Malaysia, wishing you good night and goodbye.